Hey Ben, so I got some Zinc FX here. You know, a lot of folks are telling me that zinc is good for the immune system.
Dude, zinc is good for so many things.
Hmm.
It's like it would be hard to, in a quick video, it'd be hard to say all the things that zinc is good for. Hundreds
Hmm.
of different enzymatic reactions depend on zinc. And zinc deficiency is quite common, which means if you're deficient in zinc, there are hundreds of biochemical functions that will
Hmm.
be acting less than efficiently.
Hmm.
And considering zinc is one of the cheapest supplements you could get, it's crazy to me. It just doesn't make sense to me how anybody could be deficient in zinc.
Ah,
And I
right.
will say, you're right, zinc is very important for the immune system. When all this craziness started about a
Hmm.
year ago, it was really hard to find zinc. All of a sudden, people are hip to the fact that zinc is very important for the immune system, and indeed it is. And I've been telling my patients to use zinc when they feel a cold coming on, or
Hmm.
now there's actually a product that a pharmacist came up with that you can buy in a drugstore that is a form of zinc, and I forget what he calls it, cold ease or something like that. Have you
Oh.
heard of this? There's a pharmacist and he advertises, and all it is basically is zinc.
Hmm.
And that's because zinc is well known for being an immune system supplement. Now, I should say, you can't like get sick and then take zinc to
Hmm.
help you recover.
Hmm.
It's not quite that fast. You got to be loaded up with zinc. So if
Hmm.
you're getting sick and then you decide I'm going to take zinc, you may notice some benefits, but the real idea is to make sure you're taking zinc on a daily basis.
Ah,
So
right.
if you do have a cold coming on, it's not going. You're maybe you won't get it at all, or maybe you'll get it. It'll be less severe if you get it, or you'll recover more quickly
Hmm.
because it's very important for building the immune system, for strengthening the immune system. In fact, it may be the most important mineral for the immune system, although there's a couple other ones that are important, including selenium and sulfur. So zinc is very important for immunity, but it's important for a lot of other things. I'm in the skin business, and I'm telling you, there's very few minerals that are more important for the skin
Hmm.
than zinc, and that includes for anti-aging because zinc is important for collagen production.
Hmm.
Zinc is actually stored in your skin. 10 to 15% of the zinc in your body is in your
Hmm.
skin, which tells you something about how relevant it is for the skin. When you have a burn or a cut, the zinc is mobilized to that cut from wherever it's stored in the skin, and it's redirected to the cut or the burn to
Hmm.
help accelerate the healing of the cut or the burn. Zinc is important for the digestive system. Hydrochloric acid production depends on zinc. Zinc is
Huh.
important for liver health. Zinc is important for brain health, for
Hmm.
mental health. So many different
Hmm.
valuable roles that zinc plays in the body. It's important for the health of the bones and the connective tissue in general.
Hmm.
And as I say, zinc deficiency is very common, which is unfortunate. Now, there are different forms of zinc. You'll notice that when you get a mineral or an element, I should
Hmm.
say more accurately, zinc, for example, you never just see zinc. You'll see zinc sulfate or
Hmm.
zinc gluconate or zinc glycinate
What do we got
or
here?
zinc monomethionine.
Hmm.
What do you look? What kind of zinc is that?
Zinc sulfate complex.
I'm not sure exactly what a zinc sulfate complex is,
Hmm.
but the form of zinc that I prefer is called, oh, that's the zinc FX from
Yeah.
longevity.
Yeah.
Yeah, the form of zinc that I like is zinc picolinate.
Hmm.
That's cheap and it's easy for the body to handle. Sometimes people get a little upset stomach with zinc. If that's the case, if you get an upset stomach when you take zinc, try switching around the salt form. That is the word that's attached to the zinc. That's called a salt form,
Hmm.
technically. So
Hmm.
zinc sulfate is a salt form, zinc gluconate is a salt form, or I should say gluconate is a salt form, sulfate is a salt form, picolinate, glycinate, monomethionine. Those are the
Hmm.
most common forms of zinc from a internal perspective. I like picolinate. Monomethionine is good, but find one that you're comfortable with that doesn't rag on your stomach. I should
Hmm.
also tell you one more thing about zinc is it's great for treating acne. In fact, zinc deficiency will cause acne, and taking zinc supplements sometimes will
Ah.
just be all you need if you're dealing with acne.
Hmm.
And zinc is also important for the male reproductive system, for
Hmm.
infertility issues or for performance issues. Zinc plays a role in testosterone, in the production of testosterone, so it's important for
Hmm.
male hormone health. I mean, it's really incredible all the different benefits that you get from zinc, and supplementation is so cheap. It seems crazy not to supplement with zinc. You don't want to take too much zinc. Interestingly, if you take too much zinc, which is about 100 to 150 milligrams a day, would be considered too much.
Hmm.
If you take too much zinc, you can actually end up with breakouts, or some of the signs of
Huh.
deficiencies in zinc will be things will be symptoms that might show up if you take too much zinc.
Mm.
Zinc's also important, by the way, for developing fetuses, for brain health, for mental brain development.
Mm.
So pregnant women should make sure that they're getting enough zinc. And then if you want to use foods to get your zinc, nuts are high protein foods, are good sources of zinc. Beans are good sources of zinc. Basically, your high protein foods are where you're going to find the most zinc. If you're a vegetarian, you got to go pretty much with just beans or legumes. If you're not a vegetarian, meat and fish, especially organ meats, tend to be your best sources of zinc.
Mm. Now you said something very interesting to me. You said that zinc helps the body to process collagen.
Zinc is important for the production of collagen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so for anti-wrinkles, anti-aging,
Mm.
connective tissue, bone health, or anything that any part of the body that depends on collagen will benefit from getting zinc supplementation or zinc in the diet. So if you get enough zinc, it'll help build your connective tissue.
So a lot of folks have gotten sort of hip to the collagen thing. We actually sell a lot of the collagen
Yeah,
peptides. It's a very
yeah.
popular product, and I'm just wondering if we shouldn't be marketing that with zinc.
Heck yeah, absolutely.
Neat.
Absolutely. Especially considering zinc deficiency is so common.
Mm.
One of these days we should do a program on collagen. I actually just did a Facebook Live on collagen.
Mm.
It's collagen, a supplementation for collagen. There's two ways to build collagen. I don't want to digress too much here, but there's two ways to supplement with collagen. One is to take the building blocks of collagen, which is where your collagen peptides come in, or gelatin, just eating collagen, organ meats and such, eating cartilage. Then there's the collagen activators.
Mm.
There's the supplements that you take to stimulate or activate the production of collagen at the level of the cells that make the collagen are called the fibroblasts. And the fibroblasts depend on certain nutrients to stimulate the secretion of collagen. So there's two ways to supplement. You take the building blocks, which are basically three proteins, three amino acids, I should say. It's a tripeptide, and they're very important. You want to make sure you have these three amino acids. So eating collagen is very important. And then taking things like zinc and vitamin C and sulfur. These are all things that stimulate or turn on the production of collagen. They're all very important. Glucosamine is another one. And by the way, here's a little handy dandy trick for you. Anything that's good for arthritis is going to help you with your collagen. The mechanism of action of arthritis supplements is to turn on the production of collagen. So if you're taking an arthritis supplement, you're going to get benefits everywhere where there's collagen in your body. You'll get benefits for the collagen in your skin. You'll get benefits for the collagen in your bone. You'll get benefits for the collagen in your blood vessels. Even your heart sits on a connective tissue structure, on a skeleton that's made up at least partially of collagen. So you'll get benefits for heart health when you take arthritis supplements. Arthritis supplements, including things like glucosamine, the glucogel caps, and your collagen peptides and collagen powder, will not just, people take them for anti-aging or for arthritis sometimes, but they'll also help you with collagen globally and systemically wherever you have collagen in your body. And collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, so you have collagen in a lot of places in your body. So taking the pig pack, taking collagen peptides, making sure you're getting vitamin C, making sure you're getting your zinc FX, even if you're not supplementing, making sure that you're using organ meats, bone broth. One of the great benefits of bone broth is it's a super collagen builder and connective tissue builder, not just collagen, but connective tissue in general. Connective tissue is made up of goo and fibers. I call it fibers and goo. The goo is technically proteoglycan or polysaccharide, and it's really a jelly substance. And this jelly substance is strengthened with hard fibers. I should say flexible fibers. They're not stiff or hard. You don't want them stiff or hard. You want them kind of flexible. These flexible fibers are things like collagen, also elastin and reticulin. And the combination of the goo and the fibers is what gives connective tissue its resilience, its resilient nature. So making sure that you're eating connective tissue building substances like bone broth and bone broth protein in addition to supplementing can help you build all connective tissue. And that includes supplementing with high hyaluronic acid, which is one of my favorite supplements.
Well, my mother used to give me zinc whenever I had a cold when I was young, and I sort of tolerated it, but it didn't taste good. I got to say, this stuff, on the other hand, actually tastes good.
How did she give you zinc?
It was a little tablet, and she would always tell me to have to let it sit on my tongue for a long time,
Mm.
which kind of added to the torment of the whole experience.
Well, if zinc doesn't taste good,
Mm,
that's a sign that you have enough zinc. There's something
mm.
called the zinc taste test that
Huh.
you can use. And the zinc taste test is a way of indicating whether you have enough zinc or not. If you don't notice the zinc, then you probably needed the zinc.
Mm.
If you didn't need, if you can taste the zinc, then you probably had enough zinc. You can actually get zinc liquid. I think it's called zinc heptahydrate that is used for the zinc taste test,
Hmm.
which is kind of interesting. And then I should also tell you that when you're taking zinc, you want to make sure you're taking copper with your zinc, or you're getting enough copper
Mm.
with your zinc, because supplementing with zinc will cause excess excretion of copper. So if you're taking zinc, make sure that you're throwing in a little bit of copper, or at least getting
Huh.
copper from your foods. Copper is found in high protein foods like
Cool.
zinc is found.
I'm gonna have to come up with the zinc collagen copper cocktail, and I'll recommend some products to our
Yeah,
audience.
I usually recommend 50 milligrams of zinc, 2 to 4 milligrams of copper.